What's up, everybody? I'm back. All right, today we want to talk about part two of traveling while on a diet. I know in the previous video we were talking about how I went to Australia. It was a week vacation, long flights, and I wanted to stay on a diet and stay accountable as I work toward this transformation challenge end date. Recently, I went on a wonderful trip to Denver to go skiing with my best friend, and we just had the absolute best time. We were joking back with my bestie and I were joking in Australia together, saying, "How are we going to top this trip? Are we really going to get better than Australia?" So we did. We tried at least. We did first class to Denver and back, and boy, first class is something that's extra special for anybody. Between the free drinks and the meals planned, it was certainly a great flight experience. We definitely had such a good time, plenty of space, was enjoying the flight to Denver. I ordered a salad as my entree. I was able to pick ahead of time, so I was able to be strategic of what I wanted. The hardest thing for me on the flight was saying no to the dessert. It looks so pretty and it looks so cute, and I have a really hard time like wasting food. So it was a very difficult choice for me to say no to that beautiful dessert, but I did, and we were good there. The one thing that I may have overindulged in on this entire trip were nuts, both almonds and pistachios. I probably just ate a ton of nuts. It really helped, like, fill myself and curb my appetite. But typically nuts, although they're high in protein, they do have a lot of fat, and it's harder for your body to digest. But I was on vacation, so I was going to eat some nuts. So when we got to our Airbnb, again, this is another wonderful way that we're trying to top our Australia trip. We had this beautiful Airbnb in Keystone, super close. It was only a shuttle ride away from the mountain, and it was spacious. Now, this place probably fits about, say, 6 people, and it was just the two of us going on our bestie adventure. And it was awesome. It was awesome. It was luxurious having so much space just for 2 people. Full transparency, we were supposed to get more people to join us on this trip, but a lot of it being like a last minute trip and trying to get people's flights and the dates working, it was difficult. But instead of saying no, that we're just not going to do it, we went all in.
My hand's foggy yet. Yay! Woo, we're here! Welcome to our new home.
Casa de Pau.
Pow pow! Keystone vacation begins! Yeah!
We went double all in, going first class, getting this keeping the same Airbnb that we wanted at the beginning. So it was great. It had a hot tub, it had plenty of room, and it really gave us a place to come back, relax, and just really enjoy our time in Denver. One of the funniest things about the larger trip not going had to do with the Epic Pass. So the Epic Pass is a pass that allows you to go on multiple mountains across the United States, a couple in Europe and Japan as well, and it's just like collection of companies that work together to allow you to use one ski pass. Is the best way to describe that. But you're supposed to I bought mine way in advance. I bought one for myself and one for my husband, and they don't let you transferring these Epic passes at all. And the time when I bought it, I had to type in a name for it, and I typed in Eric. I was like, okay, this pass is for Eric. Eric wasn't able to go on the trip with us, and Andrea hasn't bought her Epic pass yet. And I still had to upload a photo for Eric. So Andrea and I found a nice little workaround and used her photo with Eric's name. I'm going to have to show you this. It's the cutest. I just love this picture so much. I love that it's worked. Honestly, we had a couple scares thinking like someone's like, oh, we're going to question that your name's Eric. And I was like, just say your name's Erica. Like your friend bought it and forgot the A. No one even questioned us. It worked out perfectly. So all wonderful, great things about this trip.
We are here!
Yeah!
We got our rental car. We got a Toyota
That's
RAV4. Andrea's super excited for me to talk about cars this trip.
Woo!
So, woo! So, yeah, we're going to head to our Airbnb, and then we're going to drop Andrea's board off to get waxed and tuned. And then we're going to go grocery shopping. So we had a lot of fun. What time is it? 2:53. So
And it's warm.
It's so warm. It's like spring. I honestly doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, we're supposed to go play in the snow. Like,
Hopefully there's snow on the mountains.
Yeah, we're going to go find some mountains.
If not, we're going to be in some nice sunshine.
Yeah, maybe we'll get more of a tan.
Another really great thing about being at the Airbnb was the fact that we were able to go to the grocery store. I was able to stick to the foods that I normally eat on my normal diet. So I would be purchasing mixed greens, chicken. I even bought a couple tuna packets because tuna is a really easy way to get that protein source that you need in, and it doesn't require a ton of cooking or anything. You just kind of like mix it in whether you want it. Pre-cooked rice and a few other things, including more pistachios. I got very clever with my snack packing. So typically when you have a long day of skiing or snowboarding, you want to have a couple snacks on you. Like I always stuck a couple protein bars or snacks inside my pocket. In the past, when I would do this, I would do a good sandwich. And then, maybe it gets smushed a little bit, but sometimes a smushed sandwich just tastes better. So it saves so much money going into the day as far as having to go to a ski lodge and paying $20-$30 for a drink and a sandwich versus you just bring your own food. So Andrea and I planned on bringing our own food, but I really needed to get clever if I was going to stick to a chicken and rice meal. And I was so proud of myself. This may look so strange because it does. It really looks so strange. So I had bought that pouch of pistachios because I didn't have any other containers. I dumped all the nuts out and I repurposed this packaging for the pistachios. And inside that, I mixed in some of my rice, my chicken. I put a couple jalapenos and some hot sauce in there as well. And I just sealed it back up and stuck it into my coat pocket. And after a long day of skiing, Andrea and I would go into a ski lodge, find some seats, and I would eat this pistachio packet with my chicken and rice in it. I would just go ahead and just start eating it. And it probably looks so strange. It really did. If I was somebody looking at me what is this weirdo doing eating nuts with a fork and why those nuts look so strange? But it worked. It worked. I felt I was full. I had the protein source I need. I had the carb sources I need. I stayed on my diet. So overall, it worked. I loved it. I recommend doing it. Maybe if you think ahead, you can actually get a container that may not look like a package of pistachio nuts. But I was being innovative, being creative, trying to make how am I going to make this diet work while traveling? So there's my best practice. I share for the day is how you're going to travel and everything. I was also able to stick with my protein and my green sources. So I was able to mix my drinks every morning and including my oatmeal and my protein in my oatmeal. So I really stuck pretty much to my diet. I did not drink any alcohol, which is really hard because I'm not the biggest fan of Fireball, but there's something about the ski slopes and Fireball that just makes sense. And not one shot of Fireball, not one little whiskey shot to make me warmed up. I had to get hand warmers.
Hi, Eric. I'm going to show you Megan. Let me switch.
Hi. All right. I want to show you how you can eat healthy while on the mountain. It's a pre-made meal. It's collapsible so it fit in your winter pocket. And I have a pre-mix of rice and chicken.
I can't see in it.
Inside there, I'm going to take a scoop. Rice, chicken. I'm eating healthy and staying on my diet while on the mountain. And you can too.
Overall, it was such a fun trip. I really needed to get my yearly dose of getting out west and shredding some. Get my yearly dose of going out west and doing some shredding down the mountains of Colorado. It was amazing. wanted to share a couple videos of just Andrea and I just going down Keystone. We also checked it out at Breckenridge, and we had so much fun. Every single moment was amazing. We ended each day just in the hot tub and relaxing, going to bed early. I feel like the older I get, the more I love going to bed early. I don't know. My dad always said it was so important to get sleep, and now that's like one of my favorite topics is just talking about sleep, and it's my favorite thing to do, sleeping. So it was just a good trip. When I came home, I knew that my weight was going to be a little bit up. Traveling always has a lot of weight fluctuation with water retention and everything. I also definitely overdid it on the nuts. I did so many nuts. But honestly, just a few days later, I was able to get back to where I was started and continue down my journey of working toward my final weigh-in. So my final weigh-in is coming right up. My next video will be about my actual weigh-in and where I ended up, my final measurement, and my next steps. Like, what am I going to do from here? Now that I have completed or crossed the finish line of this transformation challenge, finished that 8 weeks, now what? What does like life outside transformation challenge look like? That's for me to figure out and for to share to you next week. So have a wonderful day. Bye.
Yeah, I'm really digging like less people.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's actually nice. The snow's not bad too either going down. I thought it was going to be icier.
There's one like spot, but that's not bad at all.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Starting to get the mountain legs back.
Yeah.